starting June 15. So this was the very first bonus we are talking about. So let's move on to the binary bonus, the education package sales bonuses. Guys, here you see the package again that Sir Rens was talking about, the white pack, the black pack, the gold pack, and the titanium pack. And what you see here are the amounts you can earn if you bring a new member into CROWD1, or if one of your team members or one of your sponsors brings a new member, because this is a team effort. Uh, first thing to do is you need to qualify. So this means one member to the right, one member to the left, personally sponsored. Then you're qualified for bonus, and then you're qualified for these bonuses as well. So as soon as you bring then a new member in CROWD1 with a white pack, you get paid up 18 euro up to 36 euro. And this amount goes up. Let's see what happens if you bring a member with a titanium pack. You get paid 450 euro up to 900 euro. So that's an amazing amount. And you know, um, what you do is what other people will do as well. People don't do what you tell them to do. People do what you do. They walk in your footsteps. So what we always say, hey, if you want to be that leader, if you want to grow in CROWD1, if you want to be successful, walk the way you talk. And in this way, other people will follow you just in your footsteps. So in general, in the white pack, you get paid 10% on your pay lag. In the black pack, 30% on the pay lag. And in the titanium pack, 40% on your pay lag. So why do we have these minimum and maximum amounts? Well, we will explain in the next few slides. And let's assume your right leg is your power leg. You have been placed in the right leg by somebody else, and your left leg is your pay leg or your weak leg. Well, many of you probably know exactly how a binary system works. All the binary companies these days, they have a way of working is that they pay you only once a week. They only pay you on your weak leg, and many times there is flushing of points. Well, CROWD1 is approaching this whole binary concept in a complete new and different way. You get paid every day. You get paid multiple times a day. There's no flushing of points. And you get paid on both legs, your power leg and your weak leg. So your power leg, what is a power leg? It's very simple. You are being placed in a leg. Let's say it's the right leg. Let's say that's the power leg. There is a sponsor above you, and there are sponsors above them as well. And everybody is growing new members in that leg. So you will get spillover as well. This is how a power leg works. Then you first register your first member in your power leg, and then you register a member in your weak leg. And finally, you will see that one of these legs, most of the time the power leg, will be very strong because you get help from other people, because you get spillover. So in that case, you just focus on your weak leg. So what happens? Let's say there is 90 points in your right leg, in your power leg already, and you bring a new white pack, or someone of your team members there does, and it's also 90 points. Well, this is a match, guys. This is a 1-to-1 ratio. So CROWD1 adds it all up. It's a 180 points. You get paid 10% on that. 10% on 180 points is 18 euro. In a traditional binary company, you only get paid 9 euro. So this is the big difference with a traditional binary company. Well, and this keeps on going in the same way in the beginning. In the beginning, you have to build up your team. You have to grow. So you're in a 1-to-1 ratio. But very soon, you will grow into the 1-to-2 ratio. So now it's getting even better. Again, in this example, the right leg is your power leg. The left leg is your weak leg. So let's say you have already 180 points in your power leg and 90 points come in your weak leg. It's a 270 points. Guys, 10% on that is 27 euro. While in another company, another binary company, you still get the same 9 euro as in the slide before. So CROWD1 says, hey, these points, they fit 2 times in the points on the right side, so you get a 1 to 2 ratio. Well, are we done yet? No, we are not done yet because we also have the 1 to 3 ratio. So again, right leg, power leg in this example, left leg, weak leg. Let's say you have 270 points already over here. A new white pack joins in on the left side. It's a 360 points in total. These 90 points, they fit 3 times into the points on the right side. It's a 1 to 3 ratio. 10% on that, it's a 36 euro, guys. What happens in another company? It's still the same 9 euro. Okay, so 80% of your income will be paid out in cash. 20% of your income will be paid out in new CROWD1 rewards. So here you also see that the number of CROWD1 rewards you get will grow as well. And based on these CROWD1 rewards, we said it earlier, you will be paid quarterly income every quarter again, starting June 15. So you want to have these CROWD1 rewards. So it's a very revolutionary, very new, very unique system. So guys, what happens if these white packs are titanium packs with 2,250 points each? Well, it's a 6,750 points in this leg. If a new titanium comes in the left leg, it's a total of 9,000 points. Guys, in a traditional company, you get paid to 225 euro. In CROWD1, it's a 1 to 3 ratio. You get paid on your strong leg as well. So it's a 900 euro. So it's your choice. Where do you want to be? Do you want to be in a traditional binary company, or do you want to be in CROWD1? Because CROWD1 really pays out very, very well. I have never seen this before, guys. So this is really amazing. Well, of course, in CROWD1, we create leaders. We are creating leaders since we started back in May 2019. And we have leaders in many, many countries. I don't know how many countries my team is. I know that I have probably about 20,000 or 30,000 people in my binary team. My largest team is in the Philippines. I have teams here in the Netherlands, in Germany, in other countries, even on the Solomon Islands, Vanuatu, Tuvalu, very small islands close to Australia. And guys, we are all over the world. So what we do is we create leaders all over the world. And we help leaders to create their leaders as well. So CROWD1 rewards us for being a leader and for growing new leaders. And this is what is being done with this matching bonus. Well, let's give you an example. Let's assume you bring 10 new leaders yourself personally, and each of them makes 2,000 euro. That's a 20,000 euro gross revenue. You get 10% on that. So that's a 2,000 euro. Guys, that's already an amazing amount just in matching bonus. And this is on top of your streamline bonus. This is on top of your binary bonus. This is extra. So let's assume your 10 people bring 10 people as well. It's a 100 people on your second generation. Guys, what happens? This is a 200,000 euro gross revenue. You get paid 10% on that as well. It's a 20,000 euro. So what will happen on the third generation, on the fourth generation, and on the fifth generation? Guys, if everybody is duplicating this system, and later on we will show you our biggest weapon to duplicate. If you duplicate this system, you get 100,000 people in your fifth generation. What will happen with your matching bonus? Guys, it will explode. And you get paid up to 50%. And with this system, the sky is not the limit anymore. Actually, we are going to outer galaxies. So, yeah, it's our goal to create leaders. And guys, just do it. Just become a leader. Don't stand still. Keep on growing your team and keep on helping your people. Work back to back with your people. Be that leader, be that trainer, be that educator, and be ready for your students. So, Sir Rens already talked about the long-term residual income. So this is the 40% for the active people. Well, this slide is still based on the 18 positions on the career ladder. Right now, since a few days, we have 21 positions on the career ladder. So this has to be adjusted a little, so it fits in the new career ladder. Well, let's work on these 18 levels in this example. So we designed the amount as an example, 1.8 million. Let's say that this is the 40% for the active people. So the people who build a career. So in these 18 levels, 100,000 euro of this 1.8 million go to every position, to every pool. So if you're a team leader one star, you share in pool one with all the other team leader one stars and higher. So this means that if you're a team leader two star, you share in pool one and in pool two. So you get a bigger share. Well, I am a director two star now, on my way to become a director three star. So I share in pool 1 till 11. 11 pools in total, guys. And probably you will understand there are way more team leader one stars than director two stars. So the higher you get, the less people you have to share the pool with. Let's look at the 18th position. These are the senior president three stars. Well, as far as I know now, we still have only three senior president three stars. Sir Ren, Sir George, and Sir Bjorn. So they shared this pool just with the three of them. And even they went higher now. They went out of this table. They jumped out of this table because they are now an ambassador one star. So it's getting even more and more and better and better. So probably you will understand that my goal is to get there as well. So my goal for this year is to become a senior president for sure. And because I set my goal, I know I will reach my goal. And now we know that we have the ambassador levels. Well, guys, I think I have to adjust my goal because senior president is not the finish anymore. It's not the end anymore. We have now the ambassador levels. So I have to adjust my goal because I want to reach that ambassador level as well. And everything is possible. The only thing you need to do is to work your business, not to sit still and work with your team. Be that leader. Well, guys, CROWD1 gives you a rocket launcher. CROWD1 gives you a kickstart. And if you join CROWD1, you can join CROWD1, just sit back, go slow. Okay, you can do it. But if you really have know your why, if you really have your goal set, then you really go for it. And CROWD1 rewards you for that with a 14-day timer and a fear of loss bonus. So this means if you start with CROWD1, you get this 14-day timer. And if you, in this 14-day timer, bring at least 4 members with a paid pack, you get an extra income, extra bonus on top of your regular bonus. So this is the fear of loss bonus. CROWD1 actually, they give you a gift, a wrapped gift of up to 3,000 euro. So if you bring 4 members with a white pack, you get a 125 euro. If you bring 4 members with a black pack, you get a 375 euro. 4 people with a gold pack, you can unwrap the gift a little bit more, you get a 1,000 euro. But if you unwrap the gift completely, you bring 4 people within 14 days with a titanium pack, guys. Wow, you get a full 3,000 euro. Well, guys, is this possible in 14 days? Oh, yes, this is possible in 14 days. Is this possible in 48 hours? Oh, definitely. This is possible in 48 hours. Guys, is this possible in 24 hours? Yes, even this is possible in 24 hours. And let me give you just one example. I have a lady in my Filipino team somewhere. She was really poor. She didn't have money. She couldn't even buy a white pack. So what did this lady do? She had a right mindset. She had a focus. She had a goal. She knew her why. So she went to the pawn shop and she sold some personal stuff to get her 6,000 peso, to get her 99 euro. So she started with a white pack. Within 24 hours, she brought 4 new members. With a white pack, no. With a black pack, no. With a gold pack, Not at all. She brought four new members with a titanium pack, guys. So what happened after the 2 weeks, after the 14 days? She got the full 3,000 euro. So guess what she did? Of course, she upgraded to titanium herself as well. And the rest of the money, she cashed it out. So this lady, who was very poor, one day she was rich. She went back to the pawn shop. She took back her stuff, and now she has become an amazing leader. So, guys, this is what Crowd1 can do for us. It's really, really exciting. Well, and then you are on that position. You are working your way on the career ladder. You're making your income with Crowd1, and guys, you can grow really, really high. You can cash out your earnings, withdraw your earnings to your Bitcoin wallet, to your bank account, and very soon we will have this Crowd1 debit card. Guys, this is really exciting. And I'm looking forward to the day I can take this Crowd1 debit card out of the mailbox and use this Crowd1 debit card. It's a Union Pay card, full cryptocurrency card connected to your back office. But look at this, guys. There are so many people in the world, 2 billion people in the world who are unbanked. They even don't apply for a bank account. They cannot apply for a bank account, but they can join Crowd1 and they can have this Crowd1 debit card. They can go to every ATM. They can buy their groceries with their Crowd1 debit card. They can go to the restaurant with the Crowd1 debit card. And they can show their debit card everywhere. And this is a very unique card. So people will ask you about this card. Hey, what kind of card is that? And you can introduce them to Crowd1. Even if you're on holiday, you're using the Crowd1 debit card. People will see it. And that's amazing, guys. It's revolutionary. So it will come very, very soon. Well, then of course we have our incentives and cruises and bucket list holidays together with Sir Ren, Sir George, and Karin, of course. We went to the last cruise back in October last year. Amazing time, learning together, recognition, having quality time together with 250 leaders. It was an amazing time. And guys, you can qualify for the next cruise. That cruise will be in December. It will be in the Dubai, Oman region, and it will be amazing as well. Hundreds of leaders together with the management, with the founder, having a good time together. Well, what do you need to do for that? It's very simple. You only need to become a director 1 star. So Karin, she qualified yesterday for that cruise. And you can do it as well. And guys, you have till August 1. That's about 3 months. Is that possible in 3 months? Yes, it's possible in 3 months. Right now, we see people starting with Crowd1 who do this in just 2 months' time. So you can all be on that cruise. And that's one of the goals you can have. Hey, I want to be on that cruise. That's one of my goals. Well, work towards that goal. Just do it. There are leaders all around you to help you and to help you to grow towards your success. So this was my part of the presentation up to now. I hope I could make everything clear again. It's a pleasure to do this every day again, and hope to see you on the next webinar from my side, and of course on the cruise where we will raise glasses together. I will give the mic back to Sir Rens for the last part of the presentation.
Cool, guys. Cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sir Eddie. Yeah, it's clear that the bonus plan is very unique, guys. It's very unique in our industry. But whatever you do, guys, do something. If you're not doing anything right now in this Corona era, in this lockdown, you're already backpedaling. If you look at the U.S., 33 million people um, applied for unemployment assistance. But in a lot of countries, governments cannot even help you. And whatever you do, guys, build a plan B, work with us online, um, get your education back. And guys, I spend so much money on books and on education. and there's no even profit sharing on that. Yeah, it's just knowledge, and then you have to apply the knowledge. And so um, we spend so much time and energy in developing our entrepreneurship, and here you really should do the same thing, guys. You really should do the same thing. So whatever you do, pick and choose your pack, guys. You can settle by Visa, by Bitcoin, by Ethereum, by bank. It's up to you. Straight with the company, and it's cool. So you have to imagine if we are with 50, 60 million people by the end of this year, and we talk positive to 10 to 20 people every week. That's 5 to 600 million new prospects that we impact positively. Because in the near future, guys, every country will have 20 to 30% unemployment. Not only here in Europe or US or Australia, it's around the globe, guys. So you have to prepare yourself and really think about this, guys. What we're doing here. So our company will have offline events in the near future. This was in Durban, 9,000 people offline event. Great, great, wonderful leaders. Every Sunday, 2 o'clock, Peter Jacobson is giving a great, great training. We call that Sunday school, and we enjoyed it yesterday. So when you start, guys, when you start in this business, you have to know your why. If you know your why, you know your how. My why is freedom, guys. Write down your why. That's the anchor in the business. And you should know from your first, second, and third generation leaders also their why. Because sometimes life gets in the way. And then when you write down their why, you can lift them up. You can tell, hey, John, you started for this and this reason. Are you quitting on your own dreams? No way. Yeah? So then you have to have a goal, a big goal, guys. Yeah, your goal should scare you because small goals don't inspire. Yeah, and then you take trainings and like from Palesa and Karen, it's the same link every day, 5 o'clock. The link you use to log in on this webinar, and then you make action. You make a plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I plan every morning my day, guys. I start with a workout, and then I think about new things to teach and to train people. And then you had to take massive action, guys, because only praying is just hoping. It's praying and working, guys. All massive action. It's you only share the opportunity. You share the app, and you invite people to these webinars. Yeah, and then you review your action, guys. You review your actions. I have to review my actions uh, every Sunday. Yeah, every Sunday I look what I did in the last week and what I'm doing in the next week. Yeah. So guys, my assistant is helping me to get all the pictures from our current contest um, into a file. We will show it tomorrow because our company decided to give 12 hours more of this pay it forward um, incentive. So the company gave away 3.5 million free white packs. That's 350 million in marketing budget. It's amazing, guys. Yeah, I think it's now closed. So probably you gave away your white pack to somebody who needed it. We called it Pay It Forward. And tomorrow we will close our team incentive, and my assistant is working on this. And then tomorrow we will launch a new incentive. Yeah. So log in tomorrow on the same Zoom link and be with us, work with us. Check who you can bring to the next webinar, guys. And thank you, Sir Eddie, for your part. Thank you, Karen, for your part. Love you all, guys. See you tomorrow in the next webinar. And then we will have a great, great new team incentive. Yeah. My name is Renz. Guys, God bless you all. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.